Welcome to Emilak Online tutorial. Before us, we'll be looking at JAMB related questions on fractions, decimal, and percentage. And the first one says that the smallest length of a rod which can be cut into exactly equal sections, each of either 30 centimeter and 36 centimeter in length, is. Alright, the best approach to tackle this question now is to find the LCM of these two numbers. Now the LCM of 30, now let us have it done this way. Now the LCM here, let us start with 2. Here we have 15, here we have 1, that's 18. We have 2 here, 2 cannot go in 15, so here to give us 9. Now 3 in 15, here you have 5. 3 in 9, you have 3. Then 3 in 5, you have the 5. 3 in 1 is 3. Then here we have 5. 5 in 5, 1. Then here we have 1. Now the LCM here will now be 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Now which will give us 4 times 9 times 5. Now which then will give us 4 times 45. Now which will give us what? 180 centimeter. So it implies that the smallest length, which means the length will be what? 180 centimeter, which when it's being cut equally would give us either 30 or 36 centimeter. Now if you divide this by 30 or 36 centimeter, it will give you an equal length of the same size. Alright, thank you and God bless you. Now let us move to number 2. Now there's number 2, and here we are told to find in how many sweets we are in the packet if 3 girls shared a packet of sweets. Now the first received 2/5 of the sweets. Now the second received 5/9 of the remainder, and the third got 8 sweets. Now let us represent A as the total number of sweets. Now if A is the total number of sweets, now 2/5 of the sweet, now that's the first girl. So let us say the first girl now got 2/5. Our of mathematically means x. So A, so here you have 2A all over 5, right? Now the second got 5/9 of the remainder. Now from here, since we have A as the total number, now let us say A, then let us subtract 2A minus 5 to get the remainder. And by this we have in just to simplify this 1 over A over 1, just cross multiply. So here you have 5A minus 2A all over 5. Alright, this is just a trick I probably do use just to help me simplify very easy. So here you have then equals to 3A all over what? 5. Okay, this is now the remainder, right? Now we are told that the second girl got 5/9 of the remainder. So here you have 5/9 of the remainder, 3A all over 5. So we can just eliminate, since there's a common factor between the numerator and the denominator. So the second will now receive A all over what? 3, right? Okay, now to this end we can see that this is the fraction for A. I mean, for the first girl, this is the fraction for the second girl. Now let us now say that A minus this total sum of the two, like the first and the second girl, which will give us 2A all over 5 plus A all over what? 3. Okay, now we are subtracting it so that we will know the remaining. Okay, and we are told that the other girl got 8 sweets. So to this end now, just using the same trick I used the other time, just cross multiply, and this we also multiply. So 3 times 2 a, we have 6a. Now plus 5 times a, we have 5a, all over 5 times 3, we have what? 15. So this will give us a, then minus 11a all over 15. Okay, now to this end we can say one also cross multiply, because a equals to the same thing as a over 1. So here we have 15a now equal minus 11a all over 15, which will give us what? 4a all over 15. Okay, now to this end now, so now since the third girl got 8 sweets, now it implies that this whole remaining fraction should be equal to what? 8 sweets. So here you have 4a all over 15 then equals 8. Now when we cross multiply, so or let's just multiply both sides by 15. Now this will eliminate, so we are left with 4a equals 8 times what? 15. Let's divide both sides by 4, so we end up having 30 sweets. All right, that's the answer to this question. Let's move to number 3. Thank you. Now let's look at number 3. Now the value of the square root of 42,000 correct to 3 significant figure is. Now first of all, actually you can just plug in this into your calculator and sort yourself out, but let us probably use normal arithmetic. So here we can split this figure into 2 parts. So here you have 1,000. Now you can see that none of them is a perfect square, so let us also still reduce further. Now here we have 4.2 times 10 times 1,000. Okay, all right, so and 4.2 times 10 will also give us 42. So to this end we can see now this is 4.2 times 10,000. all right, and according to SOD, this can also be written as split. You have 10,000. Okay, so to this end now you can see we have a perfect square here. Now the square root of 10,000 is what? 100. So you end up having 100 times the square root of 4.2. okay, and to this end, to get the 4.2 here, we have that this is 100 now times 2.04 494. all right, now multiplying by 100, this is 1 and 2, so here you have 204.94. and take note that you are told to correct to 3 significant figure, which implies 1, 2 and 3. Now the next number is 9, which is greater than 5, so round it up to become 1. You add here, becomes what? 5. So here you have 205.0. all right, that's the final answer. all right, thank you. Let us move to number 4. Now let's look at number 4. We are told to evaluate correct to 2 decimal places: 50 plus 1 over 50 plus 3 over 500 plus 25 over 5,000. all right, you can actually do this by punching them on your calculator, and boom, you get your answer. But I'll be solving this without calculator. So here let us say this is 50 now plus, now you can split this into 2. That'll be 1 over 5, even though it might look long, but to give you a better knowledge on how 1 over 100 now plus 25. You can actually divide this. 25 here 1, now 25 here 200. So we end up having 1 over 2 times 1 over 100. okay, now we've splitted this. So here you have 50 now plus 1 over 5 is just 0.2 now times 10 raised to the power minus 1 now plus 3 divided by 5 should give us 0.6. now times 10 raised to the power minus 2, because you change all this to indices. So plus here you have 0.2, then times 10 raised to the power minus 2. Okay, I guess we are good. So here you have 50 now plus 0.02. okay, now plus to this end here you have 0.006. okay, now the last one also here we have plus, oh sorry, this one should be 5, because 1 over 2 equals is 0.5. so here you have 0.005. now adding all this together we have 50. okay, now plus here you have 0.02, now plus 0.006, now plus 0.005. now here you have 1, here you have 3, here you have 0, you have 0, here you have 5. You're adding everything. Okay, now to two decimal places. So here we have 50, this is 0, this is 1 and 2. Now since 1 is not up to 5, so you round it down, so it becomes 50.03. Alright, thank you. Let us now move to number 5. Now for number 5, we are told that the measured length of a rod of actual length 50 centimeter exceeded the actual length by 5%. Now the measured length of the rod is, now let us see, now that the actual length is 50. Now exceeded implies that there was an addition, right? So let us say plus. Now exceeded the actual length, that is exceeded, that is plus by 5%. There will be 50, that is the actual rod, then times 5%, which is 5 over 100. So to this end, we can say this will cancel this. So we have 50 now plus 25 all over 10, which will give us 50. Now you will just carry your decimal point here. You have plus 2.5, which will end up giving us what? 52.5 centimeter, and that should be number D. All right, thank you. Let us move to number 6. Now number 6 says that the student who was asked to correct 0.02539 to two significant figure, now gave it value to two decimal place. Now let us 0.02539 to two significant figure will be, will then be 0.0. This is 1, 2. Now 3 is not up to 5, so you round it down, so it becomes 2, which is the actual value. This is the actual value. Now 0.02539 now to two decimal place, which the student did, then will now be, this is 1 and 2. Now 5 is up to, is 5, so we round it up, it becomes 1. You add it here, it becomes, so here you have 0.03. Now this is now the measured. Now for us to calculate the percentage error, now that will give us, that is the error, which is 0.03 minus 0.025 all over the actual value 0.025. all right, now when we tend to punch our calculator here, so we have so it'll be 0.005 times 100 all over 0.025. okay, so the whole of this here 1, the whole of this here should be 5 here 1, 5 here 20. So here we have 20%, which is what? Option A. All right, let's move to number 7. And here in number 7, we have that the diameter of a rod is measured as 3.70 centimeter to 3 significant figure. Now, the maximum error in measurement is, now we're given the option. Alright, that first of all, for you, take note that for measurement, that the error should be 0.01 centimeter, right? So now to this end, we divide this by 2. Now to ascertain the higher and the lower level, okay, so dividing this by 2, now this will give us 0.005 centimeter, which implies that here you have plus or minus. So the whole of that will be plus or minus 0.005 centimeter. Okay, so the maximum error in measurement is 0.05 centimeter, which is option D. All right, thank you. Let's move to number 8. Now we are told to evaluate 1/4 divided by, in square bracket, 2/3 into bracket 2/7/8 minus 1 plus 3 all over 4, close bracket and close square bracket. Now first of all, let us resolve what is in the bracket. So to that end, we have 2/7 all over 8, then minus. Now this particular one, okay, let us add. Now could end up be, take note that this is 1/1, and when we find the LCM, that will be 4. Here you have 1, then no, sorry, here you have 4. Now because 4 divided by 1 is 4, 4 times 1 is 1, then plus 4 divided by 4 is 1, 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, so this will give us, probably we can change this one to mix improper fraction. This will be 16. 16 plus 7, that will be 23 all over 8, then minus. Here you have minus 1, that will be 1 all over 4. Now the LCM here is 8, that will be 23, then minus 2. Now this will give us 21 all over what? 8. So we've resolved what's in the bracket. So here we have 1/4 now divided by, now in bracket, 2 all over 3. Now the whole of what is inside the bracket is 21 over, that will be times 21 all over 8. Okay, now 2 here 1, 2 here 4. All right, so we continue. We have 1/4 now divided by 21 all over 12, right? Okay, so we just need to flip 21 over 12 to change our division sign to multiplication sign. We have 1/4 times 12 all over 21. Now to this end, 4 here 1, 4 here 3, 3 here 1, 3 here 7. So we have 1 all over 7. Okay, that is B. Alright, now let's move to number 9. Now for number 9, here we have that correct each of the numbers 38.7152 and 0.05381 to 2 significant figure, and find their product correct to 2 significant figure. Now first of all, what do we do? Now is to take 38, now 0.7152. now approximate this to 2 significant figure. To 2 significant figure here, you have, this is 1 and 2. Okay, now the next number is 7, which is up to 5. So you round it up, it becomes 1. You add it to 8, so it ends up becoming 39.0. all right, the next one is 0.0538. now approximate to 2 significant figure. So here you have 1 and 2. Now take note, you're not to include here the 0 here. So here you have 5 and 9. So the next number here is 8, which is up to 5. So you round it up, then you add it to what? 3, then becomes 0.054. Now we are told to find the product here, and you can just, let's move straight to punching our calculator. So then here we have 2.106. and we are told also to find the product correct to two significant figures. This is 1 and 2. Now the next number is 0, which is not up to 5. So here we have 2.1, which is number A. Alright, thank you. Let's move to number 10. Now for number 10, we are told to divide the LCM of 36, 54, and 90 by their HCF. Now let us find the LCM. That is the lowest common multiple. So here we have 36, 54, and 90. Alright, 2 here give us 1, 8. This one should give us 2, 7. This is 45. Now 2 can go in either of these numbers. Say you have 9, 27. It can go is 27. It can go in 45. Now the next one that will go is 3. So here you have 3. Here you have 9. Here you have 1 and 5. That is 15. Now 3. Here you have 1, 3. Here we have 5. Now 3. Here you have 1, 1, and here you have what? 5. Then 5. Here you have 1, 1, 1. Okay. So now that for HCF, that is highest common factor. So here you have 36, 54, and 90. Okay, so here you have 2, here you have 18, 27, and 45. Now 2 cannot actually go in all, but I guess 3 can go. So here you have 6, here you have 9, here you have 1, 5. Now I guess 3 can also go again. Here you have 2, 3, and 5. Now nothing else can go, and we are told to divide LCM off by. So here you have LCM all over HCF. Now this will give us 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 5. Then all over 2 times 3 times 3. 2 cancel 2. 3 eliminate this. 3 eliminate this. So we are left with 2 times 3 times 5, which will give us 6 times 5, which will give us 30. Alright, so number C is the right answer. Alright, if you love what I've just done, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and ensure you click on the notification button to be notified of all my videos. Also, thank you and God bless you.